Today I'm here with
Ian O'Donnell from Iregi.
So I see you guys have a big banner here today. What are you guys speaking about today?
So we've organised a day of action for housing justice, highlighting our core housing campaigns, which is Vulture Landlords Out and Universal Public Housing. So the concept of up housing is that the state would build and buy significant amount of publicly owned homes that would be universally accessible, which is to say open to everybody regardless of income. So in that sense it's very, very different from social housing or cost rental housing or any of the other government schemes that haven't addressed the housing crisis. And it's genuinely affordable because rent is linked to household income. It's not linked to private developers' greed, it's not linked to the cost of construction. So your rent fluctuates as your income fluctuates, but it stays affordable. And it allows for long-term security of tenure, which is obviously a massive problem at the minute. Anybody who's been living in Galway for a few years has been probably living in various different parts of Galway over the space of a few months. On some occasions I've been in that situation myself, short-term evictions, etc. So that the security of tenure is a key principle of up housing. We've organised the event just to give the people of Galway a chance to get involved in the fight for housing justice, because we believe it's not going to be won by asking the establishment parties to do something that they clearly don't want to do, because they have the money, they have the land, they have the expertise, the legal powers to do all of this. They just don't want to do it. So we have to build a movement that demands it.
How long are you guys doing this?
So across Ireland we've been campaigning for up housing for the better part of 10 years now.
Wow.
The branch in Galway has been growing over the last 4 or 5 years at a pretty steady rate. If you go on to any city in Ireland, obviously I would focus on Galway, but if you compare the listings on Airbnb versus Daft, it's a huge contributing factor to the housing crisis, because there's more profit in short-term let. So we need to decommodify housing, we need to take the profit motive away from housing, and we need universal public housing.
People like me, people who are not really involved, how can we help? How can we support you?
Well, we have a lot of people who've come up to the event today who aren't involved in Iregi, who saw our posters or saw our advertising online. So we have leaflets here, we have a petition, you can sign the petition, you can share it online, you can take some leaflets for your own community, or if you want to organise a day of action like this in your own community, just get in touch, we're happy to help.